Baltimore Cougars head up against the Fairbanks Broncos. Now, guys, for this game, this should be pretty interesting. As both teams are a 500 team, and it's obvious that one team in the Fairbanks Broncos does not have a clear star, while the other, the Baltimore Cougars, have a clear star in Vincent LeBlanc. In terms of their overall teams, though, it's obvious that Fairbanks has a decent bench, I'd say. And their center guard duo, which is Derek Poole and Johnny Turgeon, should be very interesting. With Baltimore Cougars, though, Vincent LeBlanc, Frank Schultz, and Matt Crosby, along with Latrell and Taya and Terry Jefferson, should be a very interesting overall team. Their bench isn't as good as Fairbanks, shall I say, but overall not a bad team, and they have definitely done better in terms of stats-wise as a team. But let's go ahead and hop into this game and see what will happen. You guys can go ahead and get your popcorn and your drinks ready, as this should be a very interesting one. And honestly, I believe I'm going to have Baltimore winning this one. Even though we're in the NBL arena and in Fairbanks, Arkansas, I think that Baltimore can still win on the road. Derek Poole almost gets the ball stolen from him. Somehow nobody got it that time, but he still couldn't capitalize. Very disappointing. Shot goes in for Matt Crosby. 21-foot jumper. Just wet. John Andreychuk throws a turnover. He's been struggling overall this season, obviously. Only averaging 3 points and 7 assists per game. Very underwhelming performance so far this year from John Andreychuk. Great shot from Latrell and Taya there. He scores his first 2 points of the night. It's 4-0 already. John Andreychuk kicks it over to Derek Poole, who had a great game, his first game with the Fairbanks, and he scores his first buckets of the night. He has 2 now. And guys, Terry Jefferson, back to Frank. Frank over to Vincent, hits his signature midi. Guys, it's obvious that big men have really found their spot, like around the free throw line and inside the free throw line. I don't know what it is about that spot, but it is so effective, especially for people like Vincent LeBlanc. Shot again. Yeah, like I said, that shot is so effective and so dangerous. You've got to guard up tighter on that than what you just did. John Andreychuk has the ball for Fairbanks, kicks it out to Derek Poole. Derek Poole gets past his defender. It's a bad turnover. Terry Jefferson with the great steal there. He read the defense like a book, and it's obvious that the two teammates were not on the same page. Ends up in a turnover. Frank backing down John Andreychuk. Midi won't fall, though. And after a couple of tips in the air, Ismail Erdogan gets the rebound for Fairbanks, as it's a missed shot there from Fairbanks once again. It's 8-2. Latrell and Taya has the ball for Baltimore. Easy slam there for Latrell and Taya. What a dunk. 10-2 now with 4 minutes remaining. Guys, John Andreychuk has the ball for Fairbanks. Pass to Derek Poole. Derek Poole trying to find a shot against Matt Crosby. He won't. He was very close there. I think it was his shot, but he just couldn't get it to go there. Frank Schultz has the ball. 3 won't fall. The first of the game. And it's almost an offensive rebound, but it's obvious that Terry Jefferson and the rest of his teammates weren't on the same page with getting the offensive rebound there. And guys, Derek Poole has the ball for Fairbanks. Gets a screen. Trying to find himself. Getting a shot. Kicks it out to Ismail. Back over to Derek. Derek. Hook shot will fall even though he was double teamed. He has 4 now. Frank has the ball for Baltimore. They're up 6. What a rejection! Incredible! John Andreychuk has the ball now. That looks like it built a little offensive momentum as they get the offensive rebound. And this shot will fall. Great job from Johnny Turgeon to not give up on that play there. That block definitely helped him on that offensive play. I think it gave him a little bit more momentum. See what happens here. And a missed 3, but it's obvious that Vincent LeBlanc just out-muscled him as he gets the rebound and hits the second chance bucket. He has 6 points tonight. Half of Baltimore's scoring output so far. Derek Poole has the ball for Fairbanks. They're down 6 right now. Derek Poole being double teamed, kicks it out to Sergion. Sergion back to Derek Poole. Derek Poole hook shot. Double team, but it doesn't matter again. He has 6 now. Has well over half of his team's points tonight so far. Been doing great so far for Fairbanks. And Zupanik has the ball, and this is a very slow play, I'll say. But Zupanik gets past both defenders somehow and throws up a lob to Bertrand, and they get an easy score there. Somehow that was the slowest play, but one of the most effective so far this game. 14-8 now. Johnny Turgeon kicks it out to Hassan against Vincent LeBlanc. Trying to hit a shot. Gets rejected. Gets the offensive rebound. Kicks it out to his teammate. And he kicks it out to Derek Poole. Derek Poole shoots it. Misses. Guys, that time, I'll say that Vincent LeBlanc was very lucky that he gave him space and he missed it there, because I think he's very capable of hitting that. He just missed it there. Great shot from Vincent LeBlanc on the other end, as he has 8 now. 16-8. 3 from Buviller. His first 3 points in the night. 16-11 now. Zupanik has the ball for Baltimore. Kicks it over to LeBlanc. And Vincent LeBlanc has 10-4 now. He's been unstoppable this first quarter. Buviller has the ball for Fairbanks. Kicks it over to Derek Poole. Derek Poole gets a screen. Going to the rack, double teamed. We've seen this story before. It doesn't matter. He has 8 now. Incredible performance from Derek Poole so far. Guys, it's like a back and forth between Derek Poole and Vincent LeBlanc. This is a very interesting game, like I told you guys. Frank, what a rejection! Incredible! What a show of athleticism. What timing. Matt Crosby misses. Joshua Miller with the rebound. They're down 5. Buviller, midi, won't fall. Falls out of bounds. And guys, this game is most of the time mostly going back and forth. It's obvious that Baltimore has the upper hand right now, but I believe it's for now, because we've seen Fairbanks, do some pretty great stuff. Joshua Miller has it, kicks it over to Marie. Marie kicks it over to Shaw. Shaw, hook shot, won't fall. And Idris with the rebound, kicks it over to Zupanik. Zupanik has it with 35 seconds remaining. Zupanik trying to find someone open. It's like he's going to keep dribbling. Kicks it over to Cohen. Cohen misses a layup somehow. Joshua Miller with the rebound. Kicks it over to Marie. Marie has it right now. The benches have definitely been struggling so far. Great shot there from Joshua Miller to start off his game. He has 2 and 3 now. Crosby kicks it over to Zupanik. Zupanik trying to find his shot. Step back. Kicks it over to Oliver. It's a turnover. Somehow none of them could get the ball that time. And got some substitutions made. 9.3 seconds remaining. Corner 3. Missed. And it's a rebound. Kick over to Zupanik. Zupanik at the buzzer open. No! He just barely missed it there. He was wide open but couldn't get it to fall. Man, what a first quarter, I must say. Very interesting. Very close game. 18-15. Fairbanks only down 3. And guys, we're back here to start the second quarter in the last quarter of the half. Zupan kicks it over to Farr as Baltimore starts off with the ball. Farr backing down Joshua Miller, who's having none of it. Gets a great block there. Richard has the ball for Fairbanks, gets a screen from Shaw, but doesn't take it at all, actually. Richard shoots a 3 instead, and he'll miss it. Could have got a better looking 3 if he wasn't defended, but, I mean, yeah, you got to take the screen there, as Zupan does. But now he's double teamed, and he won't pass it. Kicks it out to Cohen now. Cohen midi will fall. Great 22-foot jumper there. 20-15. Marie has the ball for Fairbanks. Kicks it over to Shaw. Shaw misses. Zupanik with the rebound. Kicks it over to Zupan. Zupan trying to find someone open. Trying to find a shot. Looking for the screens. Kicks it out to Idris. Idris fakes. Kicks it over to Cohen. Cohen gets another bucket. Back-to-back buckets for him on back-to-back plays there. 22-15 now. Marie kicks it over to Shaw. Shaw over to Joshua Miller, who misses. And Zupan has the ball, bringing it up for Baltimore. Trying to find someone open. He kicks it over to Idris. Idris shoots a 3. It goes in for Bello Idris. his first 3 points of the night. 25-15 with 4.5 minutes to go in this first half. Maury has the ball for Fairbanks. Trying to find his shot. Double team, kicks it out to Shaw. Shaw heading to the rim. Kicks it over to his teammate Richard, who hits it. He has his first 2 points of the night. Zupan has the ball near the logo. Kicks it over to Bam Cohen. Bam Cohen kicks it over to Bello Idris. Idris, bad layup. It won't fall. Miller with the rebound. He's trying to find his shot. Trying to find someone open. Kicks it over to Marie now. Marie kicks it out to Buviller. Buviller hits a three. He's wide open. 25-20. Great shot there from Buviller. Great job from him to find himself open. Missed shot there as Fairbanks has a chance to cut this lead down even more. Marie in the paint. Bad passes to turnover. Timeout Baltimore. And guys, some substitutions made. Frank and Jefferson along with Zupan are in, while Derek Poole is in for Fairbanks. Frank has the ball for Baltimore, gets a screen, going to the rack. He's going to kick it out to Cohen. Cohen trying to find his shot. He's going to shoot a hook shot over 2 defenders. It won't fall. Marie gets the rebound, pushing it up the floor for Fairbanks. Kicks it over to Shaw. Shaw trying to find someone open. He will kick it over to Miller, who throws down the lob. Great timing, great vision there from his teammate Shaw. Man, they're definitely on the same page in terms of chemistry. I'll say that. Zupan, lob. No, it looks like a floater, actually, and he got rejected instantly. Richard has the ball for Fairbanks. Slams it home. Great dunk there. It's 25-24. Look at that instant replay there. Great show of athleticism. Great balance from Bernard Richard. Man. And Jefferson gets blocked. Rebound by Joshua Miller. Like I said before, Fairbanks has definitely done some incredible things. And this has been pretty good so far. Jefferson with the rebound, pushing it up the floor for Baltimore. Gets around one defender and misses the layup. Richard with the rebound, and he's pushing up the floor for Fairbanks. Trying to find someone open. Looking for something. It's a screen from Joshua Miller. Maybe he was looking for that. Shoots a midi. High arcing one. Doesn't go. And last touch by Fairbanks. More substitutions. Andre Chuck in for Fairbanks. We'll see if he can help this team or hurt them like he's been doing for the past few games, averaging 3 points a game. Antaya, what a dunk, but he missed it. 25-24, 2 minutes remaining in this first half. Andreychuk has the ball. Kicks it over to Turgeon. Turgeon throws up a lob for Shaw, who slams it home. Great job from Shaw and Turgeon there to get on the same page. Man, Frank Schultz kicks it over to Crosby. Crosby gets a screen from Vincent. Heading to the rack. He will throw up a lob. It is turnover again for Baltimore. And guys, Turgeon back to Derek Poole. Derek Poole over to James Shaw. James Shaw trying to find someone open. Hook shot gets blocked by Vincent LeBlanc. 1:25 to go in this first half. Jefferson kicks it into the paint. Matt Crosby cuts to the rim and slams it home hard. Derek Poole could not guard that one that time. He has 4 now. Andreychuk has the ball for Fairbanks, trying to find someone open. 2 screens, kicks it out to Hassan, who's open, but he can't get it to fall. It's last touch by Fairbanks. 27-26 with a minute to go in this first half. Let's see what can happen in this last minute 8. Frank Schultz has the ball for Baltimore, kicks it over to Crosby. Crosby gets a screen from Oliver Bertrand, heading to the rim. He will kick it out to Oliver. He throws a bad lob. It is not a turnover. Frank saves it. And Matt Crosby's open in the paint. Somehow, someway, Fairbanks couldn't get a hold of that ball, and Baltimore got a score on it. Guys, Hassan heading to the rim against Vincent LeBlanc. Fearless hits it. His first 2 points of the night. Frank has the ball for Baltimore, trying to find his shot. Gets a screen from Vincent LeBlanc. Heading to the rim. Frank Schultz kicks it out to Vincent, who kicked it over to Frank again. Frank, who kicks it out to Bertrand. Over to Frank, over to Vincent. That is great ball movement, but they couldn't get it to go that time. 29-28 with 20 seconds remaining in this first half. John Andreas kicks it out to Hassan, who shoots it again. He can't get it to go again. Bertrand with the rebound. He's pushing it up the floor for Baltimore. Kicks it over to Frank, who shoots a step back 3. Can't get it to go. And guys, Hassan has the ball for Fairbanks. He shoots the last shot at the buzzer. It won't fall. That ends this first half, 29-28. What a very interesting second quarter, I must say. Very inefficient. I'll say it like that. Baltimore still holds the lead, though, just by 1 point, though. And guys, for these team stats, Baltimore, 42% from the field and 25% from 3, with 14 rebounds, 11 assists, 3 steals, and 2 blocks with 2 turnovers. For Fairbanks, it's 40% from the field, 28% from 3, 18 rebounds, 2 offensive rebounds, 9 assists, 1 steal, 5 blocks, and 3 turnovers. It's obvious that both teams are not very efficient, like we've seen from Fairbanks before in the past. And both teams are doing pretty well with the turnovers. They're keeping in check, holding the ball, securing it, doing pretty well. But, I mean, must say, not very pretty basketball. And also, no fouls so far at all. Like, no foul calls at all. No free throws or anything. So, yeah, that has kept this game going. I must say, what a dunk from Ismail Erdogan. Man. Frank Schultz has the ball for Baltimore. They're down 1 to start this second half off. Frank going to the rim, kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent heading to the rack floater. What a great show of... That was incredible. Athleticism, balance, and Fairbanks just gets right back on the offensive end and shows off some great coordination, timing, and athleticism all in one. Crosby misses. Last touch by Baltimore. It's 32-31 now. Still a very close game. With 5 minutes remaining. John Andreas kicks it over to Derek Poole, who's been pretty quiet, I'd say. Good shot from Derek. He has his 10 points now, along with the block. Frank has the ball for Baltimore, shoots it, misses. Frank has shot a lot of questionable shots this game. I feel like he should have passed it on a lot of them, but he hasn't. Hassan hits a 3. That was a big one. They're up 6 now. Guys, Frank has the ball for Baltimore, kicks it over to Latrell and Taya, and he gets a great shot. He has 6 now. They're down 4. John Andrejchuk has the ball for for Fairbanks. And he kicks it out to Derek Poole, who shoots a 3. No. But Erdogan with the beautiful putback. Incredible timing. Just wow. I mean, seriously, this has been a great game so far. And shot won't fall. Guys, Fairbanks is pulling away a little bit, I'll say. They have a 6-point lead with 4 minutes remaining in this third quarter. Anything can happen now, but they're really looking like they're pulling away with this so far. John Andrejchuk kicks it out to Tergion, who slams it home again. Guys, this paint defense from Baltimore has been non-existent almost all game. You just can't let this stuff happen, man. Frank has the ball for Baltimore, heading to the rim, kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent, midi, hits it. He has 14 now with 2 blocks. 35-41, great steal there from Baltimore. Jefferson kicks it over to Vincent, shoots a floater. He probably should have dunked it just to keep it safe, but hey, he hit it though. He has 16 now, 37-41. Derek Poole kicks it over to Tergion. Tergion against Terry Jefferson. And he will miss it. They're very close to hitting it, though. Frank has the ball for Baltimore. Trying to find his shot, kicks it over to Vincent, who hits another midi. He has 18 now. I think Baltimore's realized that their main weapon of offense is Vincent LeBlanc, and they're using him to the max so far. Great steal there from Baltimore. Vincent has the ball for Baltimore. He passes it over to Latrell, sets a screen for Latrell. Latrell, what a dunk! 41-41. Just like that, Baltimore stormed right back into this game. More substitutions made after that timeout from Fairbanks. And Maury is subbed in for him now. Richard has the ball, gets a screen. Going to the rack, and he will slam it home himself. 41-43. Look at that instant replay. Gets past Oliver Bertrand, who had no other choice but to at least try and contest it, and that did not work out. Latrell Antaya gets a screen from Oliver Bertrand, who's heading to the rack, and Latrell, what a dunk! Answers right back with a dunk of his own. Gets past Derek Poole there, and Murray. Richard has the ball, gets the screen, heading to the rack. He will make the hook shot. Timeout Baltimore this time. Guys, this crowd is definitely getting hyped. You can hear them now screaming defense. All they can do is hope that they get a stop right now. Oliver Bertrand trying to find someone open. Shoots a floater. No, bad shot there. There's no Dogan with the rebound. Kicks it over to Richard, who hits the 20-footer. He has 10 now. Idris has the ball for Baltimore. Gets a screen from Oliver Bertrand. Heading to the rack. What a dunk from Bello Idris. They're only down 2 now. 45-47 with about a minute 45 to go. Guys, Buviller has the ball for Fairbanks, trying to find someone open. Kicks it over to James Shaw against Vincent LeBlanc. Gets blocked again. Good rebound, though, from Fairbanks there to see if they can get another score, and they will not. As instead, Baltimore pushed it up forward to see if they can tie up this game or take the lead. Oliver Bertrand, good screen there. Zupanik in the rim, at the rim, hits it. Very tough shot there, but he hit it. 47-47 now, tie game. Heading into a minute to go in this third quarter. Bernard Richard has it. Shot will fall for James Shaw. He has 4 points now. Bello Idris has the ball for Baltimore, trying to find a shot. If either team can get at least 2 stops or 3 stops in a row with some scores, that's going to be extremely useful for this game. It is a great save, but they couldn't get the ball back. Man, what a show of absolute hustle for nothing, as James Shaw scores off of that great hustle, in fact, from Baltimore. It's 47-51 now with 40 seconds remaining in this third quarter. Baltimore down 4. What will they do? Pass to Cohen. Cohen in the paint. Double team. It matters as James Shaw gets the rebound for Fairbanks with 30 seconds remaining now. James Shaw kicks it over to Buviller. Buviller hits it again. He has 8 now. Crosby has the ball. They're down 6. Kicks it over to Oliver Bertrand. Bertrand hits it. They're only down 4 now. He has 4 himself, actually. Buviller has the ball for Fairbanks, trying to find a shot. Gets a screen from James Shaw. Heading to the rack, and he will miss it. Just barely rimmed out on him as Bello Idris has the ball for Baltimore. Now Zupanik shoots the last shot. He hit it too. Oh my goodness. What a shot from Rock Zupanik. What a third quarter of straight scoring. 52-53 heading to the fourth. And guys, we will start this fourth quarter as Fairbanks has the ball now. They're up 1, but just barely. Buviller, shot, will fall. They're up 3 now. He has 10. Crosby has the ball for Baltimore, trying to find a shot. He will instead just keep on dribbling, and it seems that Zupanik's trying to get past his defender, and he does. Derek Poole could not quite defend that, but still couldn't get to go as help defense came on the way. And Joshua Miller hits the floater. He has 6 points, 7 rebounds, and 2 blocks now. Crosby kicks it over to Zupanik. Zupanik, layup, won't fall as Joshua Miller gets the rebound. Joshua Miller over to Derek Poole. Derek Poole over to James Shaw. Back to Derek Poole. Derek Poole being guarded by Rock Zupanik. And the midi won't fall. And guys, great stop from Baltimore. They just got to score on offense, though. Zupanik can't get it to go. See, that's the problem with Baltimore so far. They have not been able to get the shots after the stops. You've got to have both in order to make a comeback like this. As Bernard gets it to go again. They're down 7 once again. Crosby has the ball for Baltimore. Kicks over to Bertrand, who misses the floater. That's why you have to get past your defenders and just dunk it home or hit a layup or something. You can't trust those risky floaters because if you push it too hard, like just happened there, it goes over the rim and hits the other side of the rim that you didn't want it to hit. Barely misses a 3 there. That could have put Baltimore in panic mode. But he missed it there. Crosby heading to the rack. And he will hit it. 54-59. With 4 minutes remaining in this game. Uviller has the ball for Fairbanks. Gets a screen. Heading to the rack. Slammed home by Uviller. Incredible dunk there. It is 54-61 now. Guys, Crosby has the ball. Pushing it up the floor. Crosby gets a screen. Heading to the rack. He will hit it. 56-61. A 5-point game now. As Crosby has 10. Uviller heading to the rack with 3.5 minutes to go. Slams it home again. Uviller has done that a lot this game, and it has worked. Baltimore's inside defense has just been non-existent, like I said earlier, and that is the main reason why they're down by 7. Crosby gets a screen, being guarded by Joshua Miller and his defender. Now, what a rejection from Poole! He just came right behind Oliver Bertrand and just smacked it across the backboard. 3 will fall for Noah this time! And Noah did not miss this time as Baltimore's down 10. They came out that timeout pretty quickly, so you can imagine that they're not joking around anymore. As Vinton's in, and he gets an easy floater after the missed shot. He has 20 points and 6 rebounds. They're down 8. John Andrés over to James Shaw, being guarded by Vincent. Vincent, like a hard brick wall, not even getting back down at all. What a rejection, but Baltimore didn't get the rebound in time as it heads out of bounds. And it is Fairbanks' ball on the inbound. And Noah has it for Fairbanks. Bad pass. It's almost a turnover, but Turgeon saves it in it. Great job there from Bello Idris, realizing the situation and making sure that when he backs him down, it's going to be an offensive foul called. Great job there. Frank over to Bello. Bello, and same thing happens to him there. Just can't turn your back on either of these teams because they're going to instantly set up and they're going to make you get an offensive foul. What a dunk from Uviller! That time, no offensive foul as Crosby forgot to set up in time, and he has 19 now. Frank trying to find his shot, gets a screen. Step back, over to Vincent. Vincent, high arcing midi. It won't fall. And guys, John Andrejczyk has the ball with 2 minutes remaining. Kicks it over to Uviller. Uviller misses. That could have been a very huge shot for Fairbanks there. Bello Idris has it for Baltimore. They're down 10 with 2 minutes to go, and great job from Oliver to get open in the paint. Some substitutions made. Jefferson and Taya, Poole, and Hassan. We'll see if they can change anything in this game. Andrejczyk is going to kick it out to Hassan. He's going to shoot a 3. It's risky, and it won't fall. And Taya with the rebound. And Taya trying to find a shot. See what he does. Kicks it over to Jefferson. Gets blocked! What a rejection by Johnny Turgeon. And Hassan does not miss this time. What a dunk from him with 1.5 minutes to go. 60-70 now. Fairbanks up 10. What will Baltimore do in this last 1.5 minutes to make this comeback and possibly win this game? Frank shoots it. Open, hits a 3. His first 3 points of the night. He has obviously had one of the worst games, if not the worst, out of everyone so far tonight. But great clutch shot there from him. And great stop, but no! They let Turgeon get the offensive rebound and slam it home instantly. Guys, he has 8 now. Johnny Turgeon has been incredible so far. Guys, and Taya has the ball with 1 minute to go, gets the screen. They're down 9, and Taya trying to find something open. Kicks it over to Vincent. Vincent, layup, will fall. They're only down 7 with 56 remaining. And guys, John Andrejczyk has the ball for Fairbanks. They have a chance to ice it here. John Andrejczyk. Lob. It goes in for Erdogan. He's gotten a lot of clutch lobs this season, and that one is gonna definitely be important for this game. Frank kicks it over to Vincent, who misses the midi. Oh, man. Fairbanks can end this game right here. They can get a dagger. Let's see what they do, though. John Andrejchuk trying to find a shot against Defender. Being double teamed. It's stolen. Great job from Baltimore. They got to hit a quick shot because they wasted a lot of time with that defensive play. And Vincent over to Latrell Antaya, who's going to get a screen. And he kicks it out to Vincent. Vincent is going to kick it out to... What in the world's going on? Back and forth between Vincent and Latrell Antaya. And they've wasted way too much time. That ends it. Frank hit the 3, but it's over. The Fairbanks Broncos have beaten the Baltimore team. They've won against one of the best teams in the league, in my personal opinion. Baltimore loses. That is insane. I honestly don't think it's Vincent's fault this time. He only missed 3 shots. He had a great game. It's definitely this guy's fault right here. He chucked up way too many shots for a guy that's not even close to the star of the team. And this guy, he barely shot the ball. Got a lot of turnovers. But in the end, though, they won. Just barely. This guy right here off the bench, Noah Buviller, incredible performance. And guys, that ends it. I'll see you guys next time.